Alright, another day, right? Today we're doing moss up in the North Factory, right? Oh, and I'm also going to upgrade tar extractors here in a bid to get more bitumen. No, not bitumen, creosote. So let's just get started, right? Let's not bumble around looking at things. Let's just start making changes. I need monolayer, engine unit, complex circuit boards. I have ASP. I have duralumin. I need lead. I need. So let's start with Nexalit. Have I have the mechanical parts. So let's go see if there's any monolayer in the bin. And this is the great problem that has been occupying me for a while. So I don't have a huge amount of hope for this, but maybe we'll get lucky. Right over here. Yes, right here. There's a brick on the dinosaur. That dinosaur is never going to make his delivery. Just isn't going to happen. Can't happen. Is anyone making circuits down here? Is this something we do anymore? It's like we're all waiting on... Alright, I'm on it. I'm on it, guys. ASP we got. We need plastic and lead. Not huge quantities. Simple quantities. Brick of plastic. Brick of lead. Alright, now we need engine units, which we can snag. Oh, and concrete. Do we have enough? Oh yeah, we got enough. Alright, let's skate over, grab the engine units, and then we'll just upgrade these things in place. I'm only upgrading the pitch ones. I guess I should... Why are we stopped? Why are we stopped and using... Why are we stopped? Why are we stopped? Alright, there's something wrong with copper. There is just something wrong with it. And I think it's oxygen. We're going to look at this in a second. We have to, right here. Alright, we're definitely back, but we definitely have run dry. There is a problem with copper, and I'm almost sure we don't have enough oxygen, so... we'll deal with that. So, next, let's go see those tar extractors. Then, guess I put out more of those things. You know what I mean? The things. Electrolyzers. The electrolyzers, which just makes oxygen. They're not good to stim because they're so expensive. They use, well, I'm at the point where I actually am worried about power down here again. We touched 10 gigs. That probably can't go forever. Just a thought there, right? Okay, so we are doubling this, and what I'm curious about is whether or not we're going to be able to keep this up. This is making excess creosote. This is now running. Great. It's just running. In fact, you're going to be speed running because we want this to be prioritized. I never want it to go in a venting configuration. So I wonder if anything is going to back up. Looks like anthracene might. God, this place is terrible. One of the oldest areas of the factory. Right here. We are backing up on anthracene oil. Which means you need to be speed moduled to begin with. It's not a terrible recipe, but doesn't inspire. How about that? Oh, another one. We have two of them. We're both getting speed moduled. Alright, that's fine. What's going on up here? Naphthalene. More naphthalene. Oh, big sneeze. Still not totally well. Alright, so we cannot vent output here because of anthracene. Despite speed modulating both these friends. If I just pick this up, I can't upgrade it in place. I am just sneezing my face off right here. It's going to be another awkward stream. Are we ready for it? And you get double speeded. You need to get rid of this stuff. Flush it. We need creosote. Get rid of it. Alright, so good. Now we're draining it out of the system. Just completely congested, as you can probably tell from my voice. Didn't sleep very well. It's mucus running down the back of my throat, making me cough, all that good stuff. Actually kind of feel worse today than I did yesterday. Maybe that's the lack of caffeine talking. Alright, we're just going to declare we solved this problem. Now we have to go take a look at copper. Because we simply cannot have copper shutting off. And we've seen it, we've caught it just turning off like 3 or 4 times now. So we have to dig into this and find out the actual problem. And the only thing that makes sense is fluid inputs. And that's grease. It could be grease. Or it's like oxygen and cannot smelt. So maybe we'll check. We're too far. What do we want to bet on? Not enough grease or not enough oxygen? Alright, let's take a look here. Oxygen is pressurized. Let's look at fluids. Molten copper. So yeah, periodic collapse. High grade copper. Again, periodic collapse. Grease. Periodic collapse. That could also be because it's not being consumed. Oxygen. Oh, production fell off a cliff. And consumption. I mean, these could all be correlated. That's the problem. Like, if any one of these things I just typed out ceased, all of the others ceased. So I'm not going to be able to see from the graph unless I could tell what happens first, you know? And that's tough. So we had a crash in oxygen at 30 minutes ago. Then no grease production all through there, and now it finally kicked up. So it was backed up, I guess. This kind of is suspicious. This makes me think grease is the problem. Where are you, grease? Do you need just like a buffer, right? Do you need just more room? Don't know if this is a great plan. Just a little buffer, you know, to get through hard times, but this doesn't strike me as correct either. Acid solvent is somewhat pressurized. Wait a second. Was it acid solvent? These guys are working as hard as they can. I guess I just have to look in on this over and over and over again until I catch what's actually wrong. Let's take a look at oxygen makers. Why aren't you going? Oh ho. Okay. You can't vent hydrogen. That's one thing that's definitely wrong. Oil burner. Just need a bunch of iron plate. I'm gonna make 4 of these, and then we're just gonna set up another hydrogen burn station somewhere. And I don't know if it's gonna actually help, but it's gonna do something maybe. Get more iron. Oh my god, I need small parts. Now, oil burn. Alright, 4 of these. Alright, need to deal with something. Pause. Okay, unpause. I am a disgusting creature lately. Oh man, not doing well. One day soon I will recover. And then maybe I'll be able to think clearly. And the factory will grow smoothly, continuously. No wrinkles. Beautiful. Where is our hydrogen venting station? Right there, running as hard as it can. Can I fit more here? The answer looks like a hell no. Alright, so let's go over here. How are you guys doing? Hydrogen is... Oh, we have a hydrogen vent station right here. And it's not running. Because these guys... So it's just a localized issue to this. Alright. I got it. So it's being pumped in here, and so it's never triggering the other ones. But this is stopping up the... Okay. Yet more proof that I oh, this is just obnoxious. What does this mean? I don't know what this means. I'm not even going to touch it. Are we causing our own problems here? Like, I kind of believe we are, right? We got a pump here. What are you doing? Is this actually something I gotta care about? Whenever they clip, turrets, like... Isn't that noteworthy? Weren't you having problems just a little while ago? No, looks like you're out of bots. You have no repairs. Alright, we'll go fix that in a bit. We can fix it. We can fix it. Alright, I was still working on this problem. So we have just a stupid way of doing this. And the problem is this line is tangled with consumers and producers everywhere. So let's make sure this has less than 20, and this overflows north. So, alright, I guess. So our only hope is really this line right here. I'm hoping to find some space somewhere. You're overpressurized. Maybe right there. There's some space. Oh, right here. Right here. Alright. This is right by the... Oh. The monolayer. Alright, let's go take care of that. See if we can grab some extra bots while we're at it. Is this going yet? It's not. Where is this dinosaur? Oh wait, the PCBs are being made. So this guy's now huffling back. Alright, we'll look at that again. We gotta keep watching copper. Monolayer is right here, right? No, right here. We have hydrogen right here, and right here is where we're going. Now we're gonna come right here. Oil burners, get on the field. And we want them to be lined up like so. Do we have water conveniently around here? No. Alright. Pump jack. And of course we can't do this because we just don't have iron plate. Alright, fantastic. Fan-friggin-tastic. Let's go pick up some bots while we're here. I really should just dump the steam, right? Alright, you guys can come with me. You'll be added to the pile. One more. Just in case, right? Do we have any windmills? I finally unblocked the windmill guy, right? The ASP is sore. Why hasn't that been filled in? Where is the ASPosaur now? He's in line waiting for stainless. Alright. There's too much going on. I must say, I no longer understand the world, where it's going, the rules on which we have agreed to behave as a society. Nothing seems solid and real anymore. It's all drifting. Humpjack. Then again, that could just be the lack of caffeine talking. Maybe once I have a bit of soda in my system, I perk up a little bit, I will recover that grand optimism that it is all going to be okay, and fundamentally, deep down, it does make sense. It all makes sense. It always made sense. But right now I'm like, what? What? No, not here. We want the cooling tower I just built. Right there. And right here. And we have a disposal unit. There. Thank you. And now, did I do it right? Is the real question. Yes, I did do it right. So right here, we have to show the valve. Show the valve. Overflow. That's right. That's what I want. We want power. Oh, we're in bad area to do this. This is holy ground, and I am defiling it with my mere industry. Alright, light it up. I do not know what this does long term. Now all these guys are going again. And that should perk up oxygen production, right? We're now perked up to 33k a minute, which is max. So, is good? Alright, this is good. This is definitely good. Now we check on this guy. You're still waiting in line. But you're more than halfway through it now. And it is going as hard as it can. Is anyone backed up? Well, you stopped. No middle oil. Gotcha. Alright, we gotta go give some guys some speed modules. Are we gonna assume we fixed copper? No. We are going to be watching copper with enormous paranoia. Checking the grease level. Checking the acid solvent. Acid solvent is going down. And these machines are working as hard as they can. Is this why? Because we are simply not producing enough acid solvent? Huh. No, oxygen's out. Oh, I bet you this is oxygen. I also bet it's probably a mixed problem, right? Like, those guys aren't really keeping up with their jobs. Here, have some biomass. So, I should probably pull those productivity modules, right? That's what you use when you have the luxury of time or you care a whole lot. And right now, I don't have a lot of time, and I definitely don't care very much. So, this gets reclaimed. You guys just go a little faster as a consequence, right? Hopefully, this is fine. We have tons of that stuff. And hydrogen peroxide's not a problem, and sulfuric is not totally pressurized. We must continue to observe. Alright, what was I doing? I was going to go deliver a speed module to middle oil processing down here. No problem, right? And then, I think we shift our attention north. Right here? You're the guy. That's right. You're the guy. In fact, pick you up and we'll do a test. Oh no. More lead and excellent? Well, I'm not going to go get it, alright? You're just getting speed moduled. Okay, and maybe this is better, maybe this isn't. I don't know. Okay, it's still blocked up, so it's definitely a combo problem. I'm gonna have to solve this entire puzzle for real up north soon. Let's take a look and see if we're begging for a delivery yet. Yes, we have. We just ran out. So our job here isn't done, unfortunately. Though we're backing up on PCBs. Which almost certainly means that a rain of simple circuits is coming down. Like an absolute torrent. Right here. No, there is nothing. There is nothing. Why? Now we're waiting on... Oh my god, everything is awful. Now we're out of molten tin. Science is not awful, though. Here, turn the vat brains back on. Do the big science. Alright, so... we have a tin problem. I think we had... like, this has to be ore related, right? There's just not enough ore coming in, and we can see from the tin ore patch right here that we're just mining stuff out. So, is this actually gonna be enough? Probably not. Okay, just don't walk away and leave this half done. Go get lead, go get Nexalit. And then we're gonna go bring another tin line down. And supplement our existing tin line. Like, this is depressing. Where's my lead box? I don't have one? For real? No lead box? Suppose I will scrape it off the floor like an animal. But, okay. Maybe after we do this, then we can go work on the North Factory. The happy factory. The good factory. Factory we tell our mother we're interested in, when we really spend all our time with this factory. Which would be bring great shame on the family. If it would ever be exposed. But we must follow our hearts, right? Or at least our starter base, until we can finally achieve launch velocity. Alright, right there. Red thing goes there. I want you to process middle oil. And you guys better not be out of steam. Not. Alright, so now you're going a whole lot faster. Pump it dry, my friend. I have no doubt you're just not going to just hit another bottleneck, like pitch, maybe. You know, I think I have a pitch burner around here somewhere. I don't know. Better, question mark? Here, let's take a look. We got a chart for that. Treated wood. Alright, so bad. And then I start paying attention, right? This was creosote going all into sand casting. And then me paying attention. This is kind of hit steady state. And then it was at 45-ish a minute. Now we're up at 85-ish. Okay. Oh, and creosote is backing up. Good. I think maybe we've solved this problem. I think maybe perhaps we have solved this problem. This is going, this is going. Alright, don't look at this anymore. We have to look at a completely other thing. Tin. Which we must take care of now. Do we have enough? Almost certainly. So what we're going to do, bam, is head over to our new tin patch. We're going to share. New base gets priority, of course. Because this is, after all, the new factories area. But we don't use a lot of tin up north, to be honest. So we can afford to share for a good while. Is this a good idea? Almost certainly not. Oh, it's all going to saline. That's probably okay. Oh, look how adorable I was. Being all polite. Alright, so now... we want to go from the point where we are over. So we should just skate along the wall. We want a hard right. This way. Okay. Maybe we'll have enough belt. Looks like maybe we won't. Is this good enough? Almost. We should drag south from here. Make sure it links up. Naven's being made? Naven's being made. Alright. Naven's a bottleneck? Naven's still a bottleneck. Let's take a look there. Naven. Alright, so there was no Navens. Nice. This is Navens before. Oh, very, very insane. Spiky. It's 33, 17. Let's call it like 25 average. And now we're up in double-ish, which makes sense. Double-ish is what we were going for. Why were we doing this? Oh, we wanted the lubricant recipe. Why can't we do this? Why say no? Oh, it's a long way away. Well, anyway, it's time to research a simple... do I do this? Isn't this kind of simple? Shouldn't I be doing this? Like, once I get it? For the seaweed farm up north? Because this looks kind of trivial. You need 5 seaweed Mach 2. No problem. Got them. And molybdenum trioxide. Let's indulge a side story for a moment. Right there. So, there's the moly trioxide. Like, I don't have space, which is a problem, which I can make space. I'm pretty sure these are obsolete. Just pick all this up, and then put this over here and have like a mixed line of moly trioxide and twosies. And then just come here to another seaweed farm where it makes level 3s. Man, I haven't looked at this part of the factory in forever. Alright, so anyway, you're in fine shape. So we're going to do that. Maybe today, probably today. Anyway, I had a mission before I got distracted like 5 times. That was a mission of tin. And that tin is not here. And this tin is not here. I've gotten way distracted. We want this line. We want to be here. And we want to come in right here with input priority from that side. And we want output priority. See, this is... I should have done that to begin with, right? Then we'll just upgrade this to be, sure. There we go. Now it'll be able to accept for both and fill both. Alright. Let's see if we brought enough belt. Okay, good. Good. This is a fairly fortuitous line, isn't it? Okay. There we go. Finally got the full extent. Can we leave all of this? There's no way, right? Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, we have to go to right here. Then do this. Which is no great sin. Take the seaweed, though. I don't want it. Alright, so... just continue being a great lord of leaping. Alright, so we will have enough. Tin set up. We should probably go set up our new seaweed maker soon, right? Okay, cough incoming. Yeah, that really happened. Okay, one day my lungs will be on my side again. Gotta get rid of this. Here, have some tin ore. Alright, so we will have 2 full belts of tin ore coming in. Which I think should contribute directly to our happiness as just individuals. It's a full red belt. Are we able to keep up with this? Over here at tin ore are us? Looks like the answer is no. No, we are not. But we still produce a lot. So, good. Good, makes me happy. Steam is going fine. Power is independent, which is all you can ever want. Oh, and it's stacked too. Oh my god. It is destroyer tin ore. I will clog your belt. You do not have the throughput. You are not prepared. Alright, so what do you make, friend? You make tin grade 1. And then this makes tin grade 1. And then down here, that's a good place to look. Tin grade 1. Grade 1. There we are. Now we're at like 800 a minute. And historically, we were about 20% less than that. Yeah. So we've given us about a 30% boost just by making sure that the ore is here. Yeah, we kind of got to do that, right? Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. Don't look at it. It's gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be okay. Then we want these guys just hammering along as hard as possible. We want these guys backing up. We want to put in 3 more of them. So we have enough tin to make more molten solder. Let's take a look at that thing, right? Molten tin. We want to be pegged right here forever. And we're not even there right now. We're still ramping up. But maybe one day we'll get there. Alright, we need to do something else, right? Seaweed. And then after that, I think I will look at copper again, because copper might have stopped. Alright. Acid solvent, pegged, grease, accumulating. These guys working, these guys not working because you can't make any more. Oxygen, still not backing up. This is almost certainly our problem, right? I want to say yeah. Is that coal dust? It's going to give you a bad time when you start burning it. And I'm not going to make your choices for you. Alright, so we are going to hook up a seaweed farm to make seaweed stage 3. Once this pops, we'll have Mach 3 seaweeds. And that will be fine, because I'm going to put up a dead simple seaweed farm that will just make seaweed from water. No ingredients, just very basic. and it will add a base level of seaweed to the North Factory. And we're going to start adding in bio stuff. Where am I? I want to go way in the old factory. Where do I do this? It's down here. It's right there. Right next to the old rock area, which has been turned into a plastic ranch. Seems like the plastic reworking that we did was exactly what the doctor ordered for cyanic balance. Alright, all this stuff comes down. You do not get used anymore. You're just here taking up space. And it just doesn't get used anymore. Ooh. I did a bad. Please continue to do that, right? Alright, so now what I have to do is take one of these, just one, and a Mach 1 is fine. Really? This is what you do to me, huh? I'm going to want you to do Mach 3 when the time comes. And that recipe is real easy. Fertilizer, trioxide, saline, and tailings. Well, I don't see saline around here. But I do have fertilizer and trioxide. Unfortunately, it's going to be hard getting the fertilizer over. Here, maybe we go this way. Take a lap, Mr. Dinosaur. Oh, I'm definitely going to run out of belt. No, you do not. You do not get to stand in my way like that. Like that. Oh, troubles. Where is Ash? Oh, I can't pick it up. That's the entire point. And I can't get that, and I can't do that. Alright, so I have what's known as multi-dimensional problem syndrome. Alright. Take that, take that. Good. So to do this, you're still going to run into problems, but we don't care, right? Right there. And then just like so, and you do like so, and you do like so. Right? Perfect. Now we'll have that over there ready to go. Now we need molybdenum trioxide, which is right here. We shove that in like so. Now all we need is saline and tailings. Neither of which should be terribly difficult to get a hold of, right? Okay, moly trioxide. And now we have to have an out. Just go ahead and do as much as you want. How are we doing on molybdenum? We're just gonna definitely take a hit here, right? Ah, completely backed up. Good. And only a drip feed coming in. We might have to do something about that. Or we could just choose not to care. Either one is a fine option. Now I get slaked lime from seaweed, right? Slaked lime. So right here, 2 seaweed and some oxygen and some fuel produces 100. So every 1 seaweed makes 50 slaked lime. And this new recipe right here, so it'll make 30 seaweed for the cost of 1 seaweed and some fuel and some oxygen. Like, Okay. That's that's just all the seaweed you are ever gonna want. I hope you've got stack inserters, right? Um, that's what we're probably gonna do for our real seaweed maker, but it's not gonna be the one we're at off the bat. But anyway, we gotta focus here. And then times three, of course. Saline and tailings. Wherefore art thou? I don't think this is a saline sort of area, right? Oh, you need seaweeds. In fact, you're gonna get level 2 seaweeds. In fact, I should make a box for converting all these level 2 seaweeds. Because I don't want them anymore, right? Oh no. Okay. Everyone saw that coming, right? Okay. Alright. Okay. We're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine if I just sit and go look at copper again. I just turn myself around. That's full. That's full. I almost think it was the acid solvent. It was in a kind of sinusoidal situation. Though oxygen too has to have been a problem. We are pegged out and we are using it all. Anything I can get for cheap to make cheap oxygen would be a great idea. Right. We need saline. We have plenty of just water. Um, I don't know. Whatever. Don't look at it. But I don't see any saline in the... Right there. Right there. We do have saline in the area. So I don't know where to put it, but I do like that I've identified it. So, great. And now tailings is another matter. I think to get tailings, we're going to have to go north, right? Didn't we have a specific use for tailings around this area, around the rubber maker? I think we did, didn't we? It was something like cobalt blue. Something over there, maybe? Oh. That would be unfortunate if we have to drag it all the way from over there, but I'll do it. Just watch me do it. Alright, so that's cyanic, which is still a problem. This is cobalt blue, which is probably still a problem. I got a cough. Alright, this is almost certainly the closest tailings, right? And it is not close. Dead air means tissue time. We gotta get this all the way over there. That's not cool. Do we have any tailings up here? We gotta, right? Right? That's naphtha. Definitely not the substance I'm looking for. This is bitumen. Here's tailings. This also might be closest tailings. In fact, I like that more. Alright, go stretch that down from the bitumen processing area. And then just run it through the factory as best I can. So right here, more tailings are needed, sir. So this way. Okay. Keep going south. Pick up a bunch of stuff I don't want. My inventory is probably completely full right now. Wasn't it just last episode I was talking about how I just didn't have inventory problems anymore? Alright, we made it to this point. We have to keep going. We are completely full up. Tailings right here. Are we doing good? I don't think so. This is not what good looks like. It may not be pure demonic energy, but there's something wrong with this entire plan. Though it's hard to argue with an open line right here inviting me to do this. Look, there's no problems, it says. Just run another line straight through here, it says. There are no problems. Just do it. Use your magic long pipes. And just straight through the heart of Old Factory. Have no problems whatsoever. You always gotta go back one. Underflow less than 20. Thank you. Please and thank you. Right, so we have come here. And undoubtedly, this will be some side of good, right? How much longer do we have on this? About 10 minutes. So we're gonna have to come back. That's fine. Alright, so next on our list, look at copper again. Copper is, yeah, we're oxygen limited, 100%. Tin. Our friend Tin, it's backing up a little bit. We might be able to get our wish and put in another arc furnace right there. Solder being made, tin backing up. This is all we can ask for, right? And then we go check on creosote. You are still waiting, unfortunately. Are you clogged again? Yes. No tar. For real? You've run low on tar. So. Unexpected, I have to say. So I guess we're opening up that. We need tar extractor. Tar, you. One of these, I don't care which. So we need duralumin and we need steel. Then we need a whole bunch of inventory space, which we don't have. Okay. Calm down. What is wrong with your inventory? We have a lot of trash and we have a lot of optional stuff. So let's just take a real deep breath and attend to our inventory first. And then we'll come down and we'll continue working on the South Factory. Like, we're not going to get to a lot of the North Factory today. I can just feel it. We need something that will eat biomass. Do you need biomass? Please take this. Now I will head north, right? We'll take care of that one embassy that needs more staff. We'll deliver some bots. We'll empty our inventory into the garbage bin, and then we will come back afterwards. Alright, so plan. Oh, get rid of that. Opportunistic. Off we go. Let us execute our plan. I am going to have to use a large coal seam at some point, right? Because we just use too much of it. It's the thing that mines out fastest. I want to avoid that area. Because it will take all of my inserters. And I don't want that. Please no. Alright, here. Have some more staff. And you probably need all of that too. Why do I have uranium rounds on me? That is not how I want to live my life. Right, are we good? This dinosaur's on his way back. Oh wait, we didn't want to do that. We wanted to do this. And then only one. Alright, good. That's what we wanted. Bam. Straight back. Now, unfortunately, this is going to have the... Oh no, I got too close. They're stealing all my hands. They're taking my hands away. Maybe there's more here. No, there isn't. Alright. We're only here for the wastebasket, guys. Don't get too okay, that's great, but we're just here for the wastebasket. Okay, that's great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But they took so many hands. Oh my god. Here, you guys go to work. Yeah. Charge up and go, my boys. Suddenly we have inventory space. I have a swarm of bots coming back to me very slowly, right? Because oh no, they probably made it back in my inventory, but no, they haven't. I have to stand here and wait for them. Alright, thanks. I suppose this is why you were created, eh? Can we do this? No. Show. Yeah, that's what we want. See, there's our crew. Who are definitely... I'm being hunted. I am in danger. Vroom. Alright, everybody. You shouldn't have gone and done any of that. That wasn't authorized. You appropriated a ton of fast inserters. And I really wish that hadn't happened. So let's take a moment and let's look at what's going on. This is still not being made. We're still digging ourselves out of the molten solder problem. Great, I suppose. That's going to last for the rest of the episode. Alright, next. Tar. Tar extraction. We need steel and duralumin. What we have right here. Do we have any duralumin? That's monolayer, which we still have to check on. Oh, right there is duralumin. Okay, now. Tar. Just one. And I guess we have to go pick up the equipment from up north. Just so that gets reused. Even though it's going to end up with a lot of barrels in my inventory. Oh, okay. You can come with me. Then we will open up another tar seam down south, and that will once again help us get simple circuits. But, like, the good news is this is a primordial bottleneck. It's a bottleneck of a raw ingredient. There is no bottleneck before this. This is the bottom. This is the end. So where do I create and bottle drilling fluid? Right here, right? Yeah. So for you, I give empty barrels. No. For you, I give empty barrels. And from you, I take full ones. That's enough. So now, we're going to open up that bitumen seep. Are we researching? Yeah, full speed. No bonus, though. We'll have that in a moment here. But then, hopefully that will be the last thing we take care of today. Bitumen seep, right there. So, we need barreling facility. I really should blueprint this. I use it enough. Yeah, you're going to be on main power. Especially because you have to be spedded. I'm going away. Should just be south. There. Careful where I step. Alright, there we go. And this should be... Imagine being out of ammo with just piles of ammo all around you. Embarrassing, I say. Alright, so can I make some more valves? Thank you. I should really make a machine for that, so I don't have to click that button anymore. So this will make TA for us. It's going to be like something like this. And we're just gonna have to hook it up, right? Let's run it straight in from this part we have conquered, but we don't really intend to ever use. This is just the borderlands. Good. Good. And we're just gonna come straight in. Okay. Now we got a bit of a problem, right? So I think we can use this opportunity. Just come to here and then oop. Then we'll probably find one good parallel, right? That's a good parallel. If we come this way, you're no doubt gonna bitch about fluid extent, because this is just what you do. Less than 20, right? And it has to come further in, because fluid extents just live to make your life worse. Have never once been happy dealing with fluid extents. It does not improve my life. We're building on a walk. I don't care. Not here. Well, I should care. I really should. Guess I will care. Oh, nice. So we'll go hook that up in a second. And now we have to go on our way to that Arquad recipe, right? Arquad is what we want. So we want to research Dilmos, Scrondixes. Sure, research that. Seems like a great idea to me. Alright. And then you go in. Underflow. Less than 20. Okay, good. Caps. Good. In aspect. Good. In a way. And then right there, I think, is... Alright, so when we get Ta will come from right here. And it's going to take just a few minutes more. Not long. So let's get Seaweed set up. It's not a huge step up in any sense, but it's something to do, right? It will help. It has to be done eventually. I mean, it has to be redone eventually, too. Alright, right there. So it looks like saline will jack in right there. Right there. It looks like... Right there. And I go pull it, push it, stuff it full of initial... Here, okay, I see it's one of these situations. Alright, there you go. And this is just 100% shot, right? And it gives us plus 300s. At a 5-to-1 ratio, sure, but that's fine. Alright, cool. You can boil for a while. This is probably going to be the real bottleneck. It has to run 5 times before this one can run once. As I said, it'll be fine. I mean, fine up until I need like 50 in one. Like Moss level 2s. Alright, so we have done good, question mark? We have done something, question mark? Go look at copper. Yeah, oxygen is the shortage. It has to be. Grease is full up. Solvent is full up. Material is there's no shortage there. Oh, look at this. Oh, we're full up on tin. Okay. So that problem put in the ground. Now we just have this guy who is trying to make shafts or machine parts or something. I think this is, yeah, the shafts. There's no need to do any less. In fact, there's no need to do less than what I have, but... and now you're back. But, because you're back, and you weren't here when I looked before, yeah, that's a good sign. This is... Okay, we're working on you. We're working on that. Then... we have a burst of activity right here. This guy's having trouble venting. Where are you going? What's your problem? Oh, you can't vent. I see. I like these buildings. Look how they light up really strong when they're running. I like that. That's just how all buildings should be. You should never have to look for subtle little things to know if a building's running. It's like, okay, the flare helps. That helps a lot, honestly. But everything else is too still. The flare is good, though. This is great. Light up real bright. Look how techno and awesome. We're going to run through all of this soon. Alright, so... let's check in on the last thing tying us to this factory for this session. I guess we have to just wait, right? Just wait and look at the factory. And then try to figure out what else is coming. Over here. This is going to pop real soon. Alright, so we'll just wait. Cacalc? Cacalc is backed up forever. Cacalc problem solved. Navins? Oh, we should look at self-assembly. We haven't paid enough attention to that. So this guy... Don't you have enough? No, you don't. There's always stacked to 50. So self-assembly monolayer. How are we doing? We can take a look at those graphs, right? It's not backing up by any means. And it looks like it's being made at a steady rate now. Let's take a look. Self-assembly monolayer. So I think these pulses were Naven deliveries, right? Naven deliveries to make purline. Per PYR per purline? Purline? P-E-R-Y. P-R-Y. Purline. No. Oh, it's a fluid. No wonder. Yeah. And our goal is to have this be... Well, we're already longer. So that's helpful. But we're still running short, so we might have to put up another Naven's factory eventually. Yeah. Or do the next Naven's recipe, which is, it's going to require the next level substrate, which I don't want to deal with, but I will if I have to. This guy's almost done. Ah. Well. Okay. Oh, and I put it in the right spot. And you, of course, still have to do this. Underflow less than 20. Yes, I know there's another one further down the line, but this is a discipline thing. Alright, so. You are now pumping. We've added 400 tar a second to our factory. Let's see if this actually is making the difference that we want to see. So now you're running, you're running, you're running. I don't like seeing steam go quiet. That's probably an issue, right? Alright, we're going to have to check back on this over and over and over again. But for right now, just pretend everything's okay, right? Alright, that's going to be actually just my position on this entire factory now. I am going to pretend everything is okay. Then we're going to go to the north, and we're going to build a new factory. And I want to make moss up north today, using the simple, pure, rustic, honest moss recipe. So I'm going to lay a few more city blocks up in the farmland area. Was hoping that I would finish the mall today, but I don't have the hands for it. But maybe we've solved some problems down here to the point where it won't be such an issue going forward. Why am I not being mobbed? Where are my adoring fans? Bricks, please. Next, I need to stand in a place where I can be adored. Then, I guess I want to put up these, maybe even all these, right here. Yeah, I might have to go back and get, let's take a look at ASP. What's going on with ASP? Let's take a look at the beginning. Stainless is going just fine. It's moving. We're not bottlenecked on anything right now. We're making shafts. We're making stainless. Good. ASP is right here. It's being made. So, where's my windmill guy? Oh, we actually are making windmills now. We have lots of windmills. Well, I kind of have to, right? After I do some reconstruction up here. So I'm probably going to have to go in and get more cliff explosives. But we will go in and get those windmills, and that will be nice. I don't think the farmland is going to have any windmills associated with it. Even though, like, historically, you would suspect that those two would go together really well. I need the entire city block space for the purpose of growing whatever it is I'm growing. This is a big problem. And there's a lot more rocks coming. Yep. So I really should just put a box somewhere. Oops. Oh, put that back. I suppose that isn't used for anything quite yet. So I just jerk my bots around. Alright, so let's just put a temporary box for my stuff. So long as my stuff doesn't mean my bots. Let's continue scrubbing the land. This is proper stewardship of the earth right here. You must make sure you trim back invasive species. It's your responsibility. And these species right here, super invasive and also an utterly offensive shade of green. I look at it and I want to throw up. It is a health hazard, just obviously. Things that shade of green are always dangerous. There's a reason why green is the color of poison. It's because ultimately, if you go through history and you find out where that comes from, it's because trees are bad. Trees are bad, not as bad as biters, but this is a family stream, so we're not talking about what we think about those things. No, 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 no. We're going to stay positive because we have handled the biter problem. We just have tree problems still. Trees, little do you know, little does most people know. Only people that really play a lot of Factorio know that if you leave trees alone long enough, they just turn to biters spontaneously. All of them do. Why do you think I keep getting biters from all sides of the factories? It's the trees. 100%. I haven't been able to catch them in the act quite yet, but it's documented on the forums. You can go look. I don't have a link for you or anything, but it's there. Just, just common knowledge. So we're gonna handle all this. Just continue throwing grenades everywhere. We're gonna have to go in and get more grenades, I think. Which is a shame. Well, maybe not. Maybe if I'm really parsimonious with these. Which is not my usual MO for grenades, to be honest. Oh, I gotta be real careful with what I do with that, right? Here, just looking at that makes me want to save the game. I haven't fixed the problem yet. I did ticket it properly, but I have way too much else going on right now to be fixing pie problems, even though it is the right and correct thing to do. I have the ability to fix it, so I really should fix it, you know? The community needs me after all. I have to figure out what to do with all this tool. Because right now this is just accumulating in the trash bin. So I guess I really... Oh wait, no, they're going to get me stuff because all my stuff is in a box. I really should have done that. There's entire layers to shouldn't have done what I just did. And now they're going to be all pissed off because they can't deliver to me. Pissed off bots can find ways to mess with your life. Here, there you go. So... where did I leave that box? Alright, it's time to face the consequences. They're gonna be so angry they can't deliver to me. Bots off. There's still a lot more trees. I was merciful. And I ought not have had mercy. Oh, massive coughs. And now it is time to paint the world. Like we do. And like I said, no windmills up here. I want to use the full area of every city block for agriculture units. They're big enough as it is, you know? So I think that's going to cause me problems. But, well, I mean, it's not going to cause problems. It's just not going to look as nice as it could. And it's going to mean that the areas that supply wind power, perhaps, or they're eventually going to exceed the areas that consume wind power. Alright, I definitely got to go and get more grenades. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Gotta be very careful about touching that thing. Okay. Almost done. More? Any more? No, now it's time for edging. Time to be an edgy boy. Right there, straight up. As per protocol, we don't even try to get it right. We're just painting over everything. And you know what? We'll make it better all in the end. Another coat of paint. So it is nice. I have exactly as much concrete as I needed. Okay, and this is the, let's get, alright. Okay, this is fine. Okay, good. No, there's no reason to do anything. Oh, I messed up a lot there. Alright, that's cool. I'll fix it. It's still good. It'll be okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. I have to go in and get more grenades. It just feels good. This isn't realistic. I mean, not that one should be caring about realism in a game where you can carry around hundreds of oil refineries in your pants. But this gameplay mechanic just feels good. And I think the energy drink just makes it better. And just walkway goes burr. Okay, good. Here, there. We will even entertain you. Oh, I'm out? Really? I didn't think I was doing quite this much. But, apparently, I was incorrect. Which never happens, frankly. This is one of those once-in-a-century things. We want now to continue the job. That's where I ran out, right? Hopefully. If not, I'll fix it. Bots will fix it, assuming they're not pissed at me. Okay, right there. So... Alright, so, like this. Like that, like that. So, like so, like so, like so, and we gotta check all of them, unfortunately, because I have been, ill-tempered in my application of flooring material. We have bricks where there ought not be bricks, and we have concrete where there ought not be concrete. But we can make it better. Everything will be fine. Nice and neat, nice and symmetrical. Smooth, no wrinkles, no thinking. Perfect. Beautiful. But not when I do that, right? Yeah. Okay, good. Almost done. And am done. Okay. So we have added 6 more city blocks. Great. Let's check on copper. Is copper still fine? Copper's still fine. Copper's not backing up on molten copper. Maybe just a little bit. That's kind of intriguing, isn't it? And this is still a bottleneck, but everyone's come back for seconds. Can we take a look at simple circuits, please? They are being made. And that's a fantastic sign. I think I just have to let this go for a while. And then I take a look at treated wood over here, which is just cannot do without as a factory. For some reason, cannot escape. Alright, so that's good. And the other thing I did, the fun thing, seaweed, right? Seaweed level 3. Yep, just cranking along. No problems whatsoever. Alright, so I need grenades to finish off this area, and then I am going to build a moss farm. Now, I don't know if this is the only plant, but it's the only plant I can think of right now that is going to be a vent. Maybe seaweed will also be a vent, because maybe I'll have to vent saline. I think that's probably something I have to look into. I have to evaluate every single plant to determine whether or not it has, if there's ever a waste plant possibility. Like, normally you grow, you make a muck moo, and that moo has 0% waste associated. The moo is the primary product. You built the paddock, you brought in all of the logistics in order to get that moo. And now that you have it, you're not going to just like compost it to make room to make more moos. but it is. I'm going to be using moss to vent muddy sludge and carbon dioxide. I need to have some facilities that take from primary muddy sludge or make it themselves, and then takes overflow carbon dioxide and turns it into moss, and then first tries to put the moss in the moss bucket as a secondary waste product that gets used with priority. And if it doesn't go to that, it needs to be just composted. So they're going to get a full 4 outpost. Moss is going to get a full 4 outpost structure. Don't know where I'm going to put that, frankly. Probably right here. Probably need to build more, huh? That's just the answer. This is going to be like materials, sands, stuff like that. That should be in that stack. Then maybe I'll alternate between fulls and doubles. Because, like, if there is no secondary use and the thing doesn't spoil, it's going to get a 2Z like this. And that's just to buffer more plant. So let's just take a look at that. Seaweed. Seaweed. Used in friggin' everything. So it can be a vent for limestone, but limestone also goes into dirt and just vanishes. So like, I can vent saline water with it, and saline water is otherwise hard to get rid of. So I guess yes, we will have a saline. We'll get rid of waste saline through seaweed production. And that's fine. What I want to do right now, right? So I think this needs to be reduced more. Do I have another washa? I do. Excuse me. This needs to be put back. I have returned it. How is monolayer doing? That's the big bottleneck right here. It's monolayer. And this is not great. We don't produce it enough. And we are completely out of it right now. I think that guy is waiting right there at the monolayer bin. And this guy's waiting right here at the monolayer bin. So we might have to do something about this. It's just not going to happen right now. So let's increase muddy sludge production, because I know that's going to be relevant. And let's build the first of our modern farms here. Oh, I should have gone in and gotten more windmills. That would definitely improve the place. Oh, I was going right here, right? So, Koopy. You can do 3, right? 250, 250. So you can do 3 if you're stimmed, but there's no reason to do that. So I guess we do this, and then V. It just goes right there, right? Bots on. No, we need a pump jack, unfortunately. I neglected this. Need titanium. I need a burner mining drill. Kidding me? I need some fistful of rocks. Well, now that we have embarrassed ourselves yet again, can I just pick one up right there? Okay, pick up this stack, I suppose. I really shouldn't have this in my inventory. But I get the feeling they'll be used eventually, right? One day? Alright, so you're gonna help. All of you are gonna help. Alright, so now go get windmills. It was one of the reasons why we freed up so much inventory. And then we look into moss and seaweed. I think when the new mall comes online, when we have more hands to distribute, I'm going to go straight to high alien life, specifically all the plants. I'm just going to grow a whole lot of plants up here. And that's going to be a goal. What I come down here for? Windmills. Right. I really wish this line wasn't here. And this is all backed up because everything is completely backed up because no simple circuits. Alright, don't look at that. Only 21. This could be doing so much better. Science going? No, science is kind of just cranking. Is this a pie? No, it's even a chemsci. Are we boosted by Vaporains right now? Ah, yeah. Okay, that's why it's going so hard. Okay, that's cool. We're not going to get this play session, but that's fine. Alright, deliver all these so they're not purple on the map anymore. Do not like the purple of shame. Okay, everyone get in my pants. Then, what we need... How many of these? We should have tons of these by now, right? It's not really what I wanted. It's not... doesn't qualify as tons. Here, this is just a stuff bin for me, right? Let's put this here. You guys will be fine, right? Of course you will. So we will get more moss farms. Which I think we make right over here, right? Do we have any more? Oh no, we're completely out. Okay, apologies about that. The mic did not go up high enough. And you just all got coughed. I'm very sorry. So moss farm, level 1 right here. Maybe I'll go and find a way to trim that out. I'll try to remember that. Do I want to put in windmills? If they are, they're horizontal windmills. You know? I think I have to, because of logistic space. I know I seem like a very inconstant fellow right now. Constantly changing my mind. And yeah, that would be completely accurate. I can't argue with that. This is close to what I need, but it's still not perfect. Let's put this right here, but you're not perfect. It's like, this aspect is not perfect. Do not fall into Aristotelian thinking, which holds out the idea of perfection as if it is achievable. However, you should also strive to make things look nice, which isn't Aristotelian. So, oh, they're taking all my hands again. I got too close. It's just polite. Oh, they're taking all my... They took all my hands again. Do we have any back at base? I keep asking this, and they can't... Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Another supply has arrived. So maybe after we lay this down... And we have 3 windmills left, unfortunately. But I guess they have to be used. Right here. And we have to make sure that the biofluid network is properly hooked up, because I'm going to be powering this moss farm with biofluid. And that means I have to get my standard biofluid extender, and we have to make peace with this being off-brand nonsense right here. So what I need is to grab this. And I need to come here. We have to get rid of you, because I don't care. Now I need Right there. Give me that blueprint back. Then right here. Oh, I didn't even grab the whole thing. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. Alright. Official so bad at this game moment. Like, this is even bad. All of this is bad. Like, I have to set this one up properly. Like, right here. Okay, good. Right here. And right here. Slowly bringing everything into alignment. Alright, so this is the standard go north, young man configuration. And it must be here. This is obviously trash, the thing I just covered, because it has power poles in the wrong place. So I should fix that, right? To slightly improve the look and feel of the base. This is just terrible. Look at how awful this is. Look and shudder. Right, so, and then clip. This is still not great, because this is not properly lined. But, yeah, get in my pockets. We're getting less sucky. I'll have to come back and fix this more later. Alright, so that looks okay. Are you actually in the right spot, though? Yes, 100% in the right spot. Alright, so right here... No, it isn't in the right spot. That's too close. How do I mess up everything over and over and over again? Okay, that's right. This goes in. And then this goes in. And then this goes in. We are definitely in windmill debt, which is unfortunate, which is something I will have to deal with sooner rather than later. Any of this also need creation? Anything over here? Maybe I should just check on simple circuits. Okay, so this is a problem. This needs you to get with the program. So biofluid comes up here, and biofluid makes it into the farmland. Alright. So, we have markings for many more windmills to go in. We've decided that we're probably going to do letterboxing windmills because it looks nice. It is going to impact the amount of space we have, but not terribly much. It feels like using the stuff on this, and we need logistic corridors. Let's not underestimate that, right? So let's take a look at some. Oh, we do have a box for this. Did I start making this and just walk away from it like I'm about to do again? Neat, right? Okay, so this is obviously had a delivery and then he went back for more. And this is cranking, and that's good. And this is doing okay, and he's already back at begging for solder, so okay. Maybe we can, oh, I should leave a cache here, right? There, I'm gonna keep 100. So I'll deliver uh just a few. Like 90. That's nowhere near enough. Mass production is not our forte. It's like, okay, we're gonna do as many of these as we can. Oh, coughed again. At least I muted this time. slightly less of a terrible person. So yeah, it's going to be a few cycles before this area of the mall is ready. So good thing we have other things to work on, right? Let's see if I should have kept back more. What I need is right there. So what we're doing right now is we're putting in just like standard moss. Completely standard, non-controversial, non-confrontative, friendly, comfy moss. We're using this space. So if we're using this space, we say right there. Do we really want to go straight against the edge? This is going to set a precedent with how we set this off. I suppose that's alright. So we're just going to do just moss. Moss. Nice, friendly moss. And we're going to wind it through as much as we can. Always going to have to be something like this. Oh, I don't have near enough. 2, 3. This obviously isn't correct, but it's what I'm doing for right now. So I have to go get more moss from the Southland. Like 50 each, right? Just basic level 1 moss online. And we were doing this pattern, right? Yeah. More horizontal space is 100% the way to go. Alright, so big V, big V, big V, big V, big V, big V. Right? So it'll be something like this, and then something like this. Of course, we'll have the output right there, and then like so, like so, like so, like so. Actually, no. Let's not be quite so silly. This one will be like this, and then the one on the outside will be otherwise, right? So you go like this. So like so. This is okay, right? No, you have to come out too. And then we'll hook together the carbon dioxide at some point. And then we'll have Gobachovs bring in all this material. I worry that the Gobachovs might not have enough throughput. But we'll figure that part out later, won't we? Alright, so we need tons and tons of moss. More moss makers. We need more mono assembly layer. That's fine. It almost makes me want to put the muddy sludge on the inside. So we don't have this on the outside. We could probably pack them denser. That seems like a better idea, doesn't it? So like, instead of what we're doing here, this comes out like this, and we use this internal space better. And then this is the one that goes up and down, right? We can probably get a whole nother row in as a consequence of this, right? Maybe. It's going to be able to stack them more densely. Alright, so, like so, yes? Like so. Right, pick up and put down. And then we'll find a way to link this together over in the end. Right? Because now we can do, instead of having to, I suppose it makes no difference, because I was going to do this anyway, and that would have joined together the carbon dioxide pipes. So, in the end, there is no difference. It's not like I'm going to be able to put another one in. Alright, we'll make it work somehow. I should probably plan that out, right? Oh. Yeah, it was another strategic mute. Okay, so we take this, right? And flip you horizontal. Can't? I can do that then. And then, to frame it nice, it has to be like this. So, what we then do, and it doesn't get nice. We are, huh. There's one space right there, and there's one space right there. So I suppose I can move this up a little bit to, well, that's a lot of space. Maybe we can get a half row in there. That seems likely, right? So just do this. Just paste it right there. Yeah, that fits nice. All right, we do this. And then they come down here and in. Whatever it has to be. Oh, we need power, of course. That's not an issue. Out, 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 out. There. That's everything. And now we just have to manage getting fluids in and out. So, we need a rail of CO2, which should exist only in this bottom one, honestly. Um, I'm gonna have to remember not to copy this. I still have to do this because, oh, that's ugly. That will have to be a concession, I say. So that's fine. So we want some biofluid surface. And let's do 2 and 2, right? Requester, 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 requester. And then exactly 2 more requesters, right? Right, and then I don't know if I need pumps here. We'll see. I want you to request carbon dioxide. Thank you, like so. I want you to request muddy sludge. Just as much as possible. Okay. There, right there, right there. Good, I think. We should be seeing Gorbachev coming, right? Yes, they're moving. I worry they're going to be too slow, but that's why I can put in more requester tanks, right? Because each tank is being served by its own set of chavs, right? Yeah. So 2 there, 2 there. Alright, we'll see how that goes. You are CO2. So right here. There. So CO2 will come in, and then muddy sludge will come around. And this will teach us some lessons about how Gorbachevs work. I'd like to hear just for now. Right there, right there. Okay, now I need moss, right? In order to get this started. Okay, let's go take care of that problem, and then we'll try to find a place to put all this moss, which means I should probably get some more cliff explosives, and I got a cough. Oh man. Life difficult. Copper is doing fine. Feeling fine. Right? Right there. Give me cliff explosives. Grenades, doing fine on grenades. I need now moss. It really doesn't matter how much I pick up. It's all just going in a bin anyway. Right? Okay, back north. Hopefully we'll beat the Gorbachev back. Problem with Gorbachev is they're very slow, especially compared to a pipeline. The advantage of the biofluid network is that you can eliminate 1/2 of all pipes in a proper network, and that's all out pipes. What? How are you damaging a collector? No, not allowed. Not allowed. Oh, and this is going to cause problems. Ah, alright. Okay, problems need to be solved. Okay, caught up. How did that thing get there? I am in the wrong place. I am just flailing around. I am making it worse. I know this is a hell of pipes and a dead end. Help me. Help me. This doesn't work. Alright, so now we make it way out here, and we finally get to the area that we cared about. Is anyone having power problems? No. We didn't need to... Okay, one person's having power problems. All better? All better now? Yes. Alright. You're welcome. That special attention was just for you. Alright, so... Now... Hopefully... I'm not stopping and looking at anything. I want to finish at least one thing on the North Factory today. It's all going too slow. I'm rebuilding everything piece by piece, and that's going to take forever, right? It's fine. I'm going to start piling up all the organic ingredients that I need to make all the foods, and then get into animal husbandry. And that can be done, like, in parallel with everything else. Ran out of vat brains. You're a vat brain. Yeah, so they arrived. We are highly pressurized. And we are now ready to perform the boss. Okay. And this is primary production moss. Super basic for the moment. Why do you not connect? Oh. Oh no. Ah. Copy that. Stick that right there. I did something dumb. The only solution for the something dumb is penance. Yeah, that also has to get picked up. Penance. And then align it. Oh, we can't align it correctly. Ooh, this is going to cause a problem, isn't it? We'll figure out a way. Alright. Now we placed the thing we just picked up. Say goodbye. Okay. We make our life easier with our decisions. So great. Now you're running. You make 0.16 moss a second times 8 here. A little more than 1 moss a second. It's going to take a few days for this to fill up. That's a-okay, right? Oh, look at them come. Yes, deliver. Thank you. Alright, so that's good. Soon we're going to have to deal with the guano. Well, soon may be a little optimistic for that. Let's take a look at simple circuits. I'm really not a fan of this. Like, what's stopping it now? What's our problem now? How are simple circuits our bottleneck? Well, it's not for the moment. It looks like this guy. Looks like it's probably solder, which maybe is backing up. It's really hard to tell. You just got what you need. Oh, you had a full car, and you're heading north with them too. So that was an important guy getting filled up. Very greedy, I guess. So you need 400, and then you're wandering off. You're making red circuits. You're an important guy too. Are we actually making red circuits? No, that's this guy finally getting here. And then maybe, just maybe, all of this will start working again. No guarantees though. Blue right past the thing we need. And then there's fewer of them than they used to be, right? Oh, this guy needs to fill cargo. I don't even know what that is. It's got bake light next to it. I don't know. It's a lot. This is a lot too. That's not so much a lot. Alright. And then ASP is going. Alright, just stop looking at things. Don't look at it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's not real. It's not real. It's just advertising. So let's lay down a couple more city blocks. And we are going to make a... So what we've classified as here is we have material sorting. So we have raw ores in, and there's plenty more to come. So it's going to come up to like right here probably. And then we have processed ores right here. So we've got plates. This is also going to be coke and coal and coal dust. That's all in here. Then here we have intermediates that have sufficient demand to require large buffering. And these guys are doing fine. And here are intermediates that don't require large demand. And also brick, which is here for some reason. Brick needs to be right here because waste bricks are a thing. Right here, this is going to be stone and like hard materials. We're going to put concrete here and refined concrete. We're not going to jumble everything together. This is intermediate materials that have a waste characteristic associated with them. And I believe I'm going to have waste plastic in the future. And so it doesn't get a normal buffer, it gets a full thing. And then right here, what we're going to work on right now is going to be plant products. Probably going to be a mix of this style and this style to keep the plants all together. But I'm going to make a call whenever I am making a plant, and I'm going to try to determine if that plant will ever be used as a vent for some other resource. Most of them is probably no, but the really basic ones like moss, and we just determined seaweed, yes. So we're going to put down another city block, another quadrant really, probably, and then right next to that's going to be animals. I don't think there's ever going to be waste animals. So it's probably just going to be a stack of twosies. I probably should put a stack of foods, at least clustered together, you know? I really should turn the bots off. And then, after this is done, that's going to be it, right? Honestly, I shouldn't be doing this right now. This is too much. Here, get in my pocket. I'm killing myself. Honestly, this is too much development for this episode. I should just close it down. But one more thing, right? I want to complete moss, or at least this part of moss. And then seaweed, and then trees. Trees for wood. Wood will also give us logs. That's one of the things we need to check off for wood processing machines, I think. Then we can get tree seeds. That's well on our way to stuff we need to make various foods. And once we have that on the way, we can start in animals, and then we can start thinking about what we want to do with all the animal parts we're going to have. I have some thoughts on that. Like, I have not totally settled on a format for a uh, material sorting that also features spoilage, because the primary nature of anything that spoils is you can't have primary production. All production is secondary because production is transient. You cannot ever really buffer. Spoilage is about flow. It's not about um, anything you can build up. Belts rot, buffers rot, warehouses and chests rot. There's just nothing you can do to escape it. All these things have to go before they turn into biters, right? I saw a movie about it. It was, I think, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, it was called. It was about evil trees. Evil trees that uh, do not play well with civilization. It was really like a analog, or at least a predictor to Factorio. Because I'm pretty sure there was a factory in that movie, right? It was really about organic life, messy green substances like this. It's really just a vertical smear if you really just get down there and look at it. You don't want to because it's disgusting, but if you did, that's what you would see. And so anyway, the evil plants didn't want technological development or happiness, right? That's what I seem to remember from that movie. And so the trees started taking over the people. Oh, we're gonna have to go get still more grenades, aren't we? Because I've been very lax. Or, not lax, but generous with them. That's alright. Okay, so let's bots off, right? Concrete. Built a lot of base today, and that's another evil thing I have to be very careful when touching. Yeah, I need more grenades. Okay. Save game. Relocate this. This is trash. You radar dish has to go right there. Yeah, even though this is going to take too long, I am going to set it up before I leave. It's going to be a bit of a longer episode. Have to remember to edit out that cough. People do notice when you scream in their ear. It does focus the mind like few other things do. So what I want now are tree removal aids. Thank you and thank you. So back we go. And we'll finish this job. Maybe I should pick up a whole bunch more refined concrete. I'm very afraid that one of these days we're going to exceed our production. And I'm just going to go and the cupboard's going to be bare. You know? I'll have to gasp, wait for refined concrete in order to make city blocks to continue. That's going to be beyond traumatizing, I think. So is any of this working? I don't know. Doesn't matter. What matters right now is to make sure the Leafs understand what's going on. I have to repair that. I wonder if the bots get concerned. Oh, we have to get rid of this ore patch. Farewell to you. You were never going to be used. Oh, I should not have done that, I suppose. Doesn't really matter. It's not really a good use of our time. I'm going to have still more windmill debt. I have to really focus on that, even though they are decorative areas. So what we have here is plant stack and animal stack, right? And this is our goal. Oh, I got rocks in the way. Alright, whatever. Don't look at any of this. Just be a concrete layer. You don't have to care about any of the details. You just see a place without concrete, you put the concrete there. It's very simple. Okay. This way, this way. Oh, that was quite excessive. I guess I will take it back, or so it doesn't look strange in the screenshots. Very sensitive to, appearing foolish. I wouldn't want people to think I, don't manage my time well, or I don't have consistent, well thought out ideas. That would be horrible if that ever got around. I have no idea what I would do in that situation. Okay. Nice and careful. So if nothing else, we've added 10 city blocks to the factory. Which is work on the day. It's not nothing. Switched bricks. Right there. Okay. This way. Okay. This way. Here. Here. This way. Oops. Now we do the edging. And we got hit on a rock. Okay. Alright, it's fine. We can recover. So it's still good, still good. Everything's fine. It's not a complete mess like the rest of our life. It's fixable. Mistakes are fixable. Just a little oopsie doodle. This way. And drag it south. And then up and drag it north. We have just a couple more stripes to go, right? As we continually get bumped around, and yeah, it's getting late in the episode. I'm having a harder and harder time concentrating. I need to finish pasting my business here, and then call this. This way, this way, this way. Right, good. So, a giant mess, a giant mess. Alright, time to repair the giant mess. There. And then I will be getting rid of that in a bit when the bots are on and I remember to do it. There we go. See, they're evil. They are straight evil. It didn't have to do that. It fell specifically across my path in order to make me keep playing the game a little longer. Oh man, need a break. Getting tired. I should probably focus on just simple, precise movements. No fancy running around. No more energy drink. Just fix the problems, please, and move on. There you go. Boom. Alright, are we done here? I think we're done here. Now we have to pick up all this stuff too. Which is nothing hideous. Good, right? Good. Alright, so copy paste, right? Copy. Paste. Right there. Now, obviously we do not have the windmills. And we are very, very embarrassed about this. I'm pretty sure also this doesn't connect to that one without a little help. Which we should probably standardize on the help somehow. Okay, we got the distillates. That's great. We got the power. That's great. Whale on the field. accumulate this endeavor. Go right there, go get food. Go up to the new, very simple moss plantation. Fill cargo. Then I want you, Mr. Whale, to come right here to primary moss production and empty that cargo. And now we have moss available. I think seaweed is also going to be next, and just like this. But I don't know if I make any seaweed buildings up here. I'm going to march through all of alien science next. Alright, we're done, right? Nothing more to do. I can go, right? It's all over. It's finished. I did good. Big clap. Big clap, right? Still, I should probably pay a little more attention to all this, right? Well, I know I have to make some more icons, and maybe look at these on the ground a little more. We can improve this somehow. Maybe I make minis with just self-contained within this, you know, with a nice backing that looks good on any background. I got so much to do. Oh, and I cough forever. Alright, so, good. Pick up all of this, please. And then, yeah, it's just being made. And I can add more as more becomes available. And I can add more serious ones as needed. And everything is okay all the time, forever. There is no suffering for now and forevermore. Oh, and this guy arrived. That's good. I was worried about that. And I want to start making aug food up here. One more step onto autarky. So check. We can get you anytime. Check. Check. This is... We're going to have to do something about that, right? And then check. So all we need is Relesia. And the very basic Relesia is really simple. I wonder if there's a way to make hydrogen without making oxygen. Yeah, right there. Doesn't say what it's unlocked by, so this might not be real. There's a lot of these that aren't real. Alright, we got this. I mean, we can start doing that, right? It's not. We can start petroleum refining. We're gonna have to eventually, right? This is the best way, obviously, but then we have oxygen as a side product. And inventing oxygen is quite hard. How do we get rid of it? Not like that, obviously. Syngas and then burn it? I don't know. Yeah, slaked lime that makes more seaweed, and then we mulch the seaweed? Possibly. But that seems not great. Acid gas? Yeah. We just don't have a lot of steady demand for anything, and we need ultimate vents. We're not doing that. Alright, I'm done. I'm not thinking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm going to stand in central square, as I do. I'm going to center this right here, as I do. Try to find an appropriate level of zoom. I really wish there was a way to standardize the zoom level. There's probably a console command, right? For set zoom level instead of scrolling. That would help a lot, I think. Maybe I'll look into that. Alright, so what did I do today? God, I hate the flashing things. I really wish I could do something about those. Today, up north, I didn't do a whole lot. I added more muddy sludge because I could. We built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 new city blocks. That's good. The purpose up here is just agriculture and animal husbandry. And the purpose down here is plant and animal sorting. And I went on at length on how this is going to be used. These blocks right here are still just intermediates. This is probably where food's going to be made, right in here. And that's fine. And I don't think we did anything else of note up here. We got to get more windmills because this is just ugly. And next episode, trees for wood and logs and maybe even fiber. We'll start processing fiber and pure fiber, and we'll get those in stacks somewhere. Like that'll be in here maybe. I don't know. In here maybe. I don't know. But we'll start doing that. We'll get all the wood products going. We'll just have them available. And so we're not just mining things out of the ground. We're also pulling materials from the earth. So the North Factory continues to grow, increase its powers with every day. Down here we did a bunch of stuff. We tapped a tar seep. We upgraded tar processing for more creosote. That's probably not a bottleneck anymore. The big problem was not enough simple circuits, which was holding up the entire factory, and we have a huge deficit of right now. But I'm going to keep monitoring it. There's also a demon ruling over the copper ore line, the copper processing stack, whose name I have not learned, and thus I cannot properly exercise. I can only lay traps and watch at the moment. We also, in fun news, are making Seaweed modules level 3. That's great. It's almost intelligent. It almost has enough for self-losing. I hope Seaweed level 4 is sufficiently advanced to experience chronic depression. Because, as we've talked about, that's what, is appropriate for growing things. They just get in the way. Even when they're put in a little box, they just dream of getting out and then just like sprouting directly in a walkway. Can you believe that? Directly in a walkway. No, can't be done. Stay in your box, and you have to feel bad about it also. I think that's all we did, right? Creosote, seaweed, oxygen. We put in more vents for hydrogen so we can make more oxygen. We checked it on Navens for self-assembly monolayer. That's another bottleneck we have to look at. Yeah, I think that's everything. And I also think I'm done. So thank you very much, everyone. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, buddy. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.